Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dinma, and today we'll be talking about a fully funded scholarship for international students to pursue their undergraduate and graduate studies. This is one of the easiest scholarships ever. You do not need to worry about tuition after acceptance. All students accepted into these schools will be automatically on scholarship, whether you are going for a graduate or undergraduate program. This scholarship covers everything that you will need to make your academic dream come true. No students pay tuition fee in this university. There is financial support for your daily expenses, like the additional funds to help with your transaction. There is meal allowance, settlement allowance, helping you to settle comfortably, and there is a flight reimbursement. This is open to undergraduate and graduate students. There is no age limit, no application fee mentioned on their portal. However, you need to do your private research to be properly guided. This is for everyone all over the world. You'll be experiencing cultural exchange and build global network, and also enhance your career prospects with an international degree. And you would want to watch this video to the end for more information. Please give this video a thumbs up, share to your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. If you are interested for undergraduate programs, you can receive full support for 8 semesters, which means for the 4 years undergraduate program you will be going through, you receive support from the first year to second year to third year and to the final year. And the support you can get includes the following: tuition waiver, which means you won't be paying any tuition fee from the first year to your fourth year. You will get student allowance, meal allowance, international allowance, settlement allowance, and of course, flight reimbursement. For those interested in graduate programs, you are open to opportunities such as full tuition coverage, monthly stipend, flight reimbursement, and of course, health insurance, which is partially covered. So these are the opportunities that are open to you. And they have programs in the areas of science and technology, including electrical engineering and computer science, material science and engineering, mechanical engineering, earth sciences and environmental engineering, life science, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biomedical sciences and engineering, energy, culture, technology, intelligent robots, humanities, and social sciences. So guys, we're talking about Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology in South Korea. They are currently offering a lot of opportunities for international students. Now, let's talk about the undergraduate scholarships that are available for international students. Tuition fee is fully waived. The student allowance is 30,000 South Korean won per month. The meal allowance is 270,000 South Korean won per month. The international allowance is 30,000 South Korean won per month. These 3 allowances are for academic achievers. You must have some certain conditions before you can gain these allowances. Furthermore, settlement subsidy, which is 200,000 South Korea won, flight reimbursement, which is one-way flight, and tuition waiver is for all international students without any condition. What this means is that settlement allowance, flight reimbursement, and tuition are for all international students. You don't need to get any academic achievement or whatever. Once you are accepted into the school, You'll be given settlement allowance, which is 200,000 South Korean won. Then you will be given your flight reimbursement. This will be done 1 month after your study has started, that is, your program has started. Then tuition waiver, you won't be paying any tuition. So these are for all students, no condition entitled to this. Once you apply and you've gotten the admission, these allowances and opportunities will be given to you. Why for the student allowance, meal allowance, and international allowance will be given to international students with conditions. There are some certain conditions before you can be given meal allowance, before you can be given international allowance and student allowance. Some of the conditions are academic achievement, if you have a very high academic achievement, and more. So if you want to know more about these allowances, just go to the school website and explore more. The tuition fees and allowances are supported for 8 semesters, which means 4 years. Each year is a 2 semester. First year 2 semesters, second year 2 semesters, third year 2 semesters, fourth year 2 semesters, which totally becomes 8 semesters. So for these 8 semesters, your tuition will be waived and allowances will be paid for you per month throughout these 4 years. Is this not a great one? Yeah, it is. Then for the other subsidy and reimbursements will be done once. So for the settlement allowance, that is, if you're coming in for the first time, you will be given some allowances to enable you settle comfortably, while you also be reimbursed for your flight tickets. That's once flight ticket. If you flew from your country to South Korea, that's money you use for your flight from your country to South Korea will be reimbursed to you. But if you go back to your country and then come back to South Korea, nobody's going to reimburse you for that. Just for one way flight ticket from your country to South Korea. These are one-time benefits. So now let's move to the graduate scholarship. They have what they call the GIST scholarship. Tuition assistance is offered to all students in the scholarship. They also have monthly stipend, which is available to all international students. And the monthly stipend includes the student allowance and the meal allowance. There are different scholarships for the master's and the PhD programs. If you're participating in the research programs, there is availability for research support for you. That also opens you to different types of funding, either as a master's student or a PhD student. When it comes to health insurance, 60% of national insurance is supported. Other options may exist when you get admitted. There is also an annual medical checkup available for you. Furthermore, there is a flight reimbursement for all coming international students, one-way flights to Korea for the first time use only. What this means is that there is a flight reimbursement for you. That's a one-way flight from your home country to South Korea, and it is given once. The first time you flew from your country to South Korea, the money will be reimbursed to you. So now let's talk about the application process, the requirements and deadlines. For the undergraduate applications, step 1, create accounts in the online application system in the school portal. 2, fill in the online application and make sure to keep a record of your address or contact details, which is automatically created when you sign up. 3, request for your recommender to submit a recommendation letter. 4, upload the required documents. 5, after submission, check your email at least once a day to see if there is a request for an interview or for other documents from GIST. 6, Check your final admission results at the online application system on the announcement date. And seventh, which is the final one, is that if you get a positive response, that means if you get the admission, the next step is for you to go fill the enrollment before deadline. What are the requirements for these programs in this university and scholarship? The mandatory requirements are: one, application form, recommendation letter. These two, there are samples of them on the school website. So if you want to apply, go to the school website, check out the samples of application form and also samples of recommendation letters, so you can use it to give to your professors or whoever that needs to write a recommendation letter for you, to follow the samples given to you on their website. Another of the mandatory requirements is your high school profile. The next is your high school or certificate transcript. The next is your high school diploma. Next is English language proficiency test score, standardized official test score report, your passport copy and that of your parents, official documents of parent-child relationship. This means document that shows the relationship between your parents and you. You can use your birth certificate. I don't know if for those that are of maybe 40 and above, I don't know if the birth certificate given to you then, they normally write their parents' name. But the present certificates, like from 30 below, I know once you're filling your birth certificate, there's a space for your parents, that's your father's name and your mother's name. So that birth certificate can be used as an official document to prove parent and child relationship. And another is statements of financial resources. So these are the documents that are necessary if you want to apply for the undergraduate program. For graduate program, the application process includes: one, submit the online application with uploading requirement documents. Then once you have done that, the international admission coordinator will contact you when application and all other required documents are confirmed. After that, a notification of the admission results will be sent to the email address you provided when you applied. And if positive, you can go to the process of completing your enrollment. Then step 5, you can then go ahead to apply for your student visa. For grad program, you will need the following documents: one, online application, certified degree/diploma, and transcripts. 2 letters of recommendation. And for those applying for PhD, there are 2 forms that you will need to fill on the school portal. For the English language proficiency certificate, you either take the TOEFL or the IELTS academic. The test must be taken within 2 years before the deadline date. Only original copies will be accepted, but for IELTS only, photocopies will be accepted. That means IELTS, if you take the IELTS test, you can submit the photocopies, it will be accepted. But if you're taking the TOEFL, it must be the original copy. However, if you don't have the English language proficiency test score, you can apply for the program without the test. And after applying, a conditional offer will be given to you. But before this conditional offer will be given to you, or before you apply for this program, you need to submit a letter, an official letter from your school president or school dean, stating that the language of instruction used during your studies was English. So you can use that to apply for the program. And once the conditional offer is given to you, then there is a 6-month time given to you to go get or to go take your English proficiency test and submit to them. If you don't get the test score before the 6 months elapses, the conditional acceptance will be revoked. So what they're trying to say is that if you don't have the test, that is the English, that is the IELTS or the TOEFL, you can go ahead and apply for the program. Once you get the admission, there will be conditional offer given to you, and this conditional offer is that the main admission will be given to you if you get your test score. And in that letter, it will be stated that 6 months is being given to you to go get the test score. So 6 months is enough for you to go apply for IELTS or TOEFL and get the required score and submit. Now let's talk about the admission schedule. This school has 2 semesters of entrance. They have the spring semester, which starts March, and the fall semester, which starts September. For the spring semester, the application deadline is 14th of October. Then the examination of documents is done within 15 days. The review of documents is done 30 days after the 15 days of examination of documents. The notification of admission results is on the 9th of December. Registration of admitted students is done early January. However, for the first semester, which starts September, the application deadline is between March 25th and April 15th. So if you miss the spring semester, do not worry. The first semester deadline is between March 25th and April 15th. So prepare yourself for any of the semesters which you'll be ready for. So guys, I wish you all the best. Go do your private research, go through the website, explore more of the programs, explore more of the informations, and be guided. We've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you have any questions, put it down on the comment section. I'll be ready and available to answer all your questions. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.